get yourself fresh.
Oh, get myself fresh, so I get up on my dick. You just hit me, you're my fucking two-way sidekick. I get the sidekick, you know how I was doing in this package for my free throw at the top. You can't pursue it with.
Okay, I can't pursue it, you say, but I think I can get away with this, okay?
Okay.
Even if I don't, I might get the pay, but yours is number 2, mine's is 3, no way.
Hold up, 2, number 3, no way, okay? It's package up, I got the sidekick clean all day. Like that, y'all, niggas know I stay with technology. Freestyle on the top, I hope everybody can follow me.
Freestyle shit!
Freestyle shit! Freestyle shit! Freestyle shit!
Freestyle shit!
Freestyle shit!
It's the freestyle shit!
You pulling off, man? What the fuck is going on? Hey, yo, it's like flip doing it, yo. I do it real fast. I really got to do this right. Pull up the Red Sox hat.
Motherfucker, I gotta be falling off. I'm trying to help you before this shit, you might get lost. So I give it a toss and then I come back. Let me see this fucking hat. Oh, it looks black.
It looks black. That line was real whack. That's the next time we can freestyle shit to black.
I do want to touch on this because obviously it's one of the big topics of the moment.
What's up?
Your take on the whole Imus situation and what it's fostered, the floodgates that are now about to be open as a result of this.
Well, I think it's just a scapegoat to do something that people have been wanting to do for the longest time, because there's no way in the world that a 65-year-old racist was influenced by hip-hop. First of all, if he's racist, he never listened to hip-hop.
Precisely.
You know what I'm saying? Second of all, he's 65 years old. He's been a racist for about 40 years, okay? Hip-hop did not inspire a damn thing with that man, but that's cool. We'll take it, you know what I'm saying? Throw it at us, try and put the blame on us, whatever. Knock him out the way, clear him, whatever, he ain't getting hired back. So you want to look at hip-hop. Name 5 songs that are about bitches and hoes that is on the radio.
I can name more than 5.
Nah, you think. Really listen close. When's the last time you heard the word bitch on the radio?
Oh, they always edit it out, though.
When's the last time you heard somebody say hoe? That's like saying homeboy. Nobody says that anymore. Dudes don't say homeboy. Dudes don't say hoes. You know what I'm saying? Like, my point is, hip-hop is not about that. You know what I'm saying? Hip-hop is really a much more positive culture than they're trying to make it out to be. And the thing that's getting portrayed is the monster that the media built themselves. And I don't know about you, but I think it's all a big conspiracy. And it sounds very far-fetched. I don't want to sound paranoid.
Actually, no, it's so funny. My mom and I bring this up too.
Yeah.
My mom and I had this conversation.
Okay.
She thinks there's a conspiracy theory there too, a little bit in terms of just what is, I mean, music-wise, what's being put out there versus the rest of what's actually available.
Exactly. There's definitely a conspiracy. I wish I had a good lawyer, because as far as I know, conspiracy is a crime of some sort or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I would love to file a suit against somebody, you know, and just get this out in the open and we just do it. If you're going to kill it, kill it. You know what I'm saying? But let's just do it finally. Let's just stop pussyfooting around it and let's just throw the hands, you know what I'm saying? So there's something going on. They're trying to kill the culture. As it is right now, the way this culture is right now, snipe it. I don't like it anyway, you know what I'm saying? I say kill it. Bring something else back and don't call it hip-hop.
Now, how do you do, don't call it hip-hop.
Don't call it hip-hop.
But you know how do you do that? I mean, what do you do? I mean, really, what do you do in terms, what has to change?
Here's what happens.
To get you guys out there.
Here's my theory. No, we're not going to get out there. And then, because like, I remember when I first heard Wu-Tang, I didn't hear them on the radio. I mean, I heard them on the radio, but I didn't hear them on the main radio. I was up 2 o'clock in the morning listening to pirate radio. And I was like, oh, this is hot. Brought it to school, my boys heard it. It wasn't really out there like that. Point is this, let's just say they banned hip hop. Would that be such a bad thing to ban hip hop? Because if you ban hip hop, there's no money in it, right? There's no money in it, there's no incentive for people to put out bullshit because they can't get paid off of that. You know what I'm saying? So, people who still love to do it are gonna do it anyway. You know what I'm saying? There's lots, backyard wrestling is illegal, but people still do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if people still love it, it'll still grow, it'll still have its little subculture, it'll be back where it's supposed to be, not in the forefront. Because when it started, people didn't want any part of that shit.
This is true.
Nobody wanted to touch hip-hop, anything related to it. You know what I'm saying? So it needs to go back to that. Now, if that's an extreme case, or you could do it like, all right, fine. Somebody needs to step up with some authority. And by authority, I mean with a pull as far as the public eye goes. It's like if P. Diddy was to come out and say, yo, I know I did that before, but all that is corny now. We need to hear some balance. I guarantee you everybody would stop.
Of course, yes.
And like my man said, I forgot who was it, Paris, he said, if Russell Simmons and all the label heads was to say, look, we're not putting out any more gangster rap. All we want to hear is positive rap. Anybody who wants to be a rapper is only going to spit positive rap. Right. So you can either ban it all together and make it so that nobody can make money on it, or the people who are in charge can take a freaking stand and just give some balance. We're not saying, oh, don't do anything else, but just balance it out a little bit more, and things will be a lot better, and people won't have the excuse to say, oh, well, it's all about bitches and hoes and pimp cups. You know what I'm saying? And snap dancing. that's all it. Snap dancing. She's gonna rewind that.
Rewind.
No, but yeah, but you get my point.
Yes, I do.
Word up.
And Oprah?
Yo, who was it? Saul Williams. I've been reading all these Oprah letters to Oprah. Saul Williams, he was like, yeah. He's like, I remember seeing you dancing to 50 Cent. Come on, like, but seriously, Oprah, I mean, I love what she's done as a human being, but she does not cater to black people. So why is she so concerned now? You know what I'm saying? Like, she is never, seriously, she does not cater to black people's problems. You know what I'm saying? I think to her, black people's problem is too ghetto, and obviously it means something about her ratings, because if it wasn't about her ratings, she would have definitely had some more issues on any, but she thinks, all right, fine, white people watch my show, I'm gonna cater to them. So whatever, her agenda is far from anything have to do with my people. So I don't even regard nothing Oprah says. You know what I'm saying? Whatever,
so
man.
So you and 50 agree with that then?
Oh yeah, her agenda is nowhere near there, but she did good in The Color Purple. I like that.
What about the lovely school she built in Africa?
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool, but she don't live in Africa.
So if you want her to focus on
people, we'll focus on home, because basically, you know what that is? That's basically one, trying to appease people, and to her, that makes her look good to the white people. I'm not trying to get on some race stuff, but it makes it look good. It's like, oh look, she helps her people, and she did some charitable stuff, and she helped the poor, pitiful black people in Africa. It's like, yes, we know, we do need that help, and that's a respectable thing, but you got people at home. You got like, what, $40 billion in your bank account? You know what I'm saying? You can't knock down the projects and build some real shit for people to live in. You know what I'm saying? She's from Chicago. Like, her story was like, her pops was mad racist to her or something like that, made her sleep in a bathtub or something. I forgot what it was. But you would think she'd be a whole lot more sensitive to issues like that, that go on in her own country, in her own community, and people who are just like her, than people who, if she wasn't on TV, if she wasn't Oprah, wouldn't give two shits about her. You feel me? So, I don't know, that's Oprah.
That's Oprah. So now, real quick, like, I do want to get your take on this whole New York scene, or what some people claim is lack thereof. All New York's fallen off, they've lost their identity, da-da-da-da.
Yeah. Well, New York is a very industry climate. Like, people don't realize that our scene started out like it's supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, very for the culture, and it still is kind of for the culture, but you gotta realize it's also the center of the whole entire music industry. You know what I'm saying? Like, the music industry lives in New York, so everybody here has hands-on access to everything. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we're trying to get these people's attention, and the only thing that's gonna get any executive's attention is money. So people are trying to emulate what makes money, and that's just where it all goes right now. So now, since the independent movement of the South has taken over, and that's making a lot of money, one, because it's an independent movement, they're not behind, like, you know, they own a lot of their own stuff.
They do, yeah.
So they have a lot more money to throw around and promote their records, you know what I'm saying? So we're just trying to emulate that because, not we, but New York is trying to emulate that because they're thinking, oh, that's what people want. That's not what people want. That's what people in the South may want, but America's a very big place, you know what I'm saying? And in the East, you got the Chicago heads, the New England heads, you got the Michigan area, you know what I'm saying? And I give Chicago heads a lot of props because everybody who's come out of Chicago has kept it real.
Yeah.
Kanye, Common, Lupe, Ron Fest, Chicago's holding it down, you know what I'm saying?
There's a lot more in Chicago than people realize.
Yeah, Chicago is the ones that's doing it right now, you know what I'm saying? So like, and even Detroit, you got Slum Village, you got Eminem, you got Obi's Trice, D12, like that whole upper Midwestern region, they're doing it right, you know what I'm saying? But New York is so industry that they still have that demo and a dream mentality, and they're still trying to make that demo instead of trying to make that album for people to hear and grasp their own thing. Because people don't realize originality is what sells. People gravitate to what they can relate to. And the reason why the South was so popping was because instead of the whole New York attitude was like, yo, you can never be like me, son, you know what I'm saying? Check this out, you know what I mean? Like, that was the New York thing. You can never be like me. The South was coming out like, yo, I'm just like everybody else, you know what I'm saying? I'm chilling on my porch, eating my chicken, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what the South was doing. Look, we all in the parking lot, you know what I'm saying? My rims may be big, but we all in the parking lot. That's that whole relatability, everybody was like, yeah, that's right, yeah, we do be in the parking lot. Like, they was able to gravitate towards that, but New York was just so swaggy, like, you can't be like me, son. And like, all right, cool.
We're not gonna even try. You don't be like me.
Yeah, exactly, you know what I'm saying? But I can relate to homie right there. It's so deep. Like, they should teach hip-hop philosophy classes, you know what I'm saying? So people can just get in the mind state and understand what people gravitate towards, you know? But, so that's where New York is at. Once that whole industry attitude leaves us and people realize that they're not gonna make any money by trying to emulate something else, it might change, you know what I'm saying? But who knows when that'll happen.
Any last words as far as what's going on with you and what you want to leave folks with?
Do I sound like the kind of person who ever has a last word?
I was about to say, any last words will be another 15 minutes
Word up,
on
man.
the philosophy of Packfm.
Word up, but I will say this, buy my album. It's called What Does FM Stand For?
Oh, that's what I wanted to ask
you.
you.
Forgot about the record.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I got an album out.
That's right, he has an album out.
Yeah.
First of all,
what up?
That's a pretty dope album, by the way.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
And I am one of those that still I am old school head, so I was still listening to it. I took the CD with my CD player to
There you go.
gym.
That's all good. I appreciate that.
I was listening to the whole thing, and I got through the whole thing, through my whole session. I did want to ask you, though.
What up?
Because I listened to it 3 or 4 times.
Oh, good.
And what's with nigga pass?
Yo, man, it's got to be done, and it's the perfect timing. I'm telling you. Yo, it is what it is. You got to listen to it. Like, basically, like, it's very self-explanatory. And I'll say, like, I'm not going to give the skit away because some people might not have heard it, but just go to the album, listen to track number, I think it's track number 6 or 7. You know what I'm saying? It's called The Nigga Pass. But I'll give a little bit of the way. Conversation between 2 cats. One dude was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But black people say it all the time. I mean, I said, whoa, 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 whoa. Why would you want to say it? Like, why are you arguing saying, but I should be? Why do you want to say it? We have problems with it. You know what I'm saying? We got problems saying it ourselves. Why do you want to say it? You know what I'm saying? So on that note, go to the album. It's track number 7, I believe. It's called The Nigga Pass. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You might get your copy with your bitch card and all that shit. Just listen to it all. And it's very funny. It's a hilarious laugh. Matter of fact, we did. I'm not even going to blow no spots, but listen to it and be on the lookout.
Anything else you want us to know about the album?
That album is a look at Packfm. A lot of people do records like, listen, I'm nice. I have no problem telling anybody I'm nice. I can rap. You know what I'm saying? But I like to rap about things. This is like what I like to do. And I like to rap about things that people don't normally rap about. You know what I'm saying? So listen to the album. There's a lot of things that you can relate to or that you can really enjoy that you've probably seen at some point in time in your life. You know what I'm saying? So check it out. It's called What Does FM Stand For? You can listen to it on myspace.com/Packfm. You can order it there. You know what I'm saying? It's on QM5 Music, and we're dope.
Yes,
Thank you.
Thanks for finally sending me my copy, by the way.
I'm telling you, I'm very bad with sending things out, but I do remember. I do remember.
Yes, you did. I appreciate that.
Yes, you didn't have to remind me the 3rd, 4th, 5th time either. I was like, I know I gotta send it the album. I gotta send it the album.
Well, you know, I do that because I know you guys are busy. Like you were saying, you do it. You're promoting. You're a publicist. You wear 10 different hats.
I do everything.
So I know sometimes it slips your mind. I mean,
it does.
You know.
It does slip my mind, but I do remember. I don't write things down. I just have a very, very good memory. You know what I'm saying? So I got it to you.
Yes, you did.
Anybody else who hasn't gotten the album, they're probably gonna come when I remember. It will be coming. It will be coming. Trust me, it'll get there when you need it. You know what I'm saying? It'll be on time.
All right.
Word.